Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Ben the Human Plays Hollywood Animal. Ice Pick is making bank. The Mad Hatter, we're about to find out. Let's kick up the speed. Please tell me you made money. Excuse me? There was a race ride in Birmingham? Oh, $900,000 in the first week is pretty good, people. Nice! We were nominated for a thing. When the other shoe drops. Does this mean we get these for just being nominated, or do we get these for winning? Damn, Homer Warren really took the bacon. I don't know why it's so funny that he got all 3 awards. This wasn't even that good of a movie. I guess it was really artsy. How do you do this? How do you get a 3.8 movie that's an 8-star artistic film? That's nuts. What the heck is even happening? I wonder if Supreme didn't like lobby the hell out of this, where they're like, give it to one of our dudes. Okay, so Maylo now works for us, but she got nominated when she worked for the other guys. Okay, so what is this, a bug, or is this just like literally the only people they have available to be nominated for things? That's very funny. Hey, well done, Jerry Burgess. Good job. No element was found though, which is disappointing. I want to find some new settings, man. We've been rocking the same 5 settings forever. Let's have him write a detective novel. We did Knives Out last playthrough. I can't think of any other good like because we did Murder on the Orient Express. I don't know if we did Death on the Nile. We could just do Agatha Christie for with Hercule Poirot. Death on the Nile. Killed on the Yangtze. Oh boy, is that how you spell that? I think it's close. There might not be a T in there. Detective. I guess a detective thriller, huh? And Tropical Island? Close enough. You know, Tropical Island, if you squint hard, you might be able to see Egypt. Or I guess it'd be, you know, rural China. Detective, of course. Only one detective movie out there right now. The enemy is a murderer. You could claim they're a serial killer, but I think we go with murderer. And spoilers, it's a woman. They kind of set you up to think it's a man. Hercule Poirot doesn't have love interests. He's just kind of there. He definitely there is a femme fatale. He has a sidekick, like a buddy. No mentor. Hercule Poirot is the mentor. I don't think that it's a crime of necessity. I believe there is a love triangle in Murder on the Orient Express. No nudity. Protagonist is pulled back in. I mean, kinda. Hercule. I think Murder on the Nile, or sorry, Death on the Nile was when Hercule Poirot was like, I'm bored. Or maybe that was a Ghost in Venice. But then he like finds his lust for life again. Definitely, there is a struggle for a better life. It's not Hercule Poirot. It's like an understory that you kind of learn about later. And then the antagonist does get punished, or do they die? They don't repent. Apparently we do it. Antagonist gets killed and punished way too much. Repents. He doesn't. Yeah. This is tricky. Apparently we need to do a protagonist gets a chance for a better life. Let's do antagonist repents. That kind of follows along. Okay. Good job, or good luck, Alan Harmon. Harmon. Hankenstein! It's not good. It's because it's got rotten elements. Ah, avenging loved ones. Boo. You know what? Maybe we shelf this one then until Runaway and Avenging Loved Ones come back in over a year's time. It's like, remember when we had you write this detective evil monster story? Yeah, that's gonna stay on the shelf for quite a long time, sir. Let's have him research then. Oop. That's fun. Everyone learns a lesson. Everyone's an asshole here. All right, Clifton, you do research. And then what are you good at, Herbert Ford? Romance. Romance is a fun one. I haven't seen a lot of romance movies in general. I do really like Romancing the Stone. It's a fun movie. I don't know if I did that in the last playthrough, but I feel like I definitely did it in the demo. But we'll call it, well, let's do it again, and we'll call it Bedeviling the Jewels. And it's a oh my, you know, it's kind of on all sorts of things. It is romance, it is a comedy, there is definitely adventure. So it's kind of like the three-way movie I've talked about. Let's give it 30, 30, and then 40 because we're gonna give it to our romance writer. Once again, we're back in the tropical island, but this one's for real now because it's in the jungles of Colombia. Now, the main character is the hopeless romantic. She's a romance novelist. The antagonist is kind of a criminal mastermind, kind of a murderer. He's kind of all sorts of things. Kind of a heartless bureaucrat. He's not, I don't think he's a corrupt official because I think he's just a bad man. I wouldn't say he's a criminal mastermind. Danny DeVito's in that movie. He's just kind of like a hapless goon, like a henchman. Let's say he's a heartless bureaucrat. Then, definitely love interest, who is the adventurer type man. There is an angry boss who wants her to like write faster, but that doesn't happen. I'll say there's a sidekick. Actually, there is a sidekick character who's a drug lord. He's in the movie for about 10 minutes, but he's kind of amazing. I don't think, there's not really a rival. I wish there was like henchman was a side character. That'd be great. There is winning the beloved is definitely a theme. Kind of a shootout, more of a treasure hunt for sure. Not really mob war. Protagonist pulled back in. That's not really. There's not any nudity. Kind of a heist. I can't remember if there's like an ancient puzzle. Like, I don't remember where they're looking for this this very valuable emerald, but I can't remember where the emerald even came from. Maybe the bad guys had the emerald the whole time and then it just kind of falls into her possession. And then hijinks ensue. We'll say struggle for a better life. She is trying to like get back on track. No one really wins or loses, but everyone learns something important about life. No, she finds love at the end and then is able to write her book. Good themes all around. Well done, me. Here we go. All right, the Mad Hatter's making bank. Teresa Barnett. A 5-star? And you're maxed out. Ooh. That's no good. That's pretty low. I think we let you walk 4-star producer? Get out of here. I can give it 2 projects to my better producers. You're no good. Oh. Flat bottom. Oh, Criminal Mastermind is back. Damsel in Distress has gone stale versus rotten, I assume. Dude, flat bottom is great, and it's all fresh. We need flat bottom. I hope to God, if flat bottom does well, I want to hire that writer guy, the guy who wrote the story. All right, we wait 2 days for Edgar Weber to be free. We need to give this to our best people. All right, Mad Hatter, how'd you do? Little low on the attendance overall, but still really good on the gross in general. I guess I could have gotten away with not renting any theaters, because it was around like 10,000. Then it was... A game just finished downloading. That's what that sound was. Don't check your own Steam logs. All right, 3.5 times 0.7. So we're running at kind of like 2 point something. I guess what do we even have as far as our own theaters are available? We have 1,000 that we could run on in week 3. I don't know if we run it back. I'd like to, because I think it could make some money. I guess what we do then is just let it roll without advertising and just see what it does. Like, it's probably not going to make any money at all. But we're not spending any money, so it's all just extra. What do they tell you not to do? Don't breathe it into your lungs. Hold it in your mouth. Don't breathe it in. You can tell I don't smoke at all of any kind. Oh, nope. Up in the Atmosphere is on 0 days. All right, ice pick. Oh, wait a minute. How did this work? How did we retroactively activate Behemoth policy? 80 per. So it was like 1,000. Well, we don't have any theaters to run, so 2.2 million is really good for a stale movie as well. Wait, how did we activate that? High on your own supply. Get out of here. 1 star. Oh, it's the Sword of Christ, of course. 2? Where's the Bone Grinder? 3? 5 stars. It's 5 stars worthy. And 3 stars. Okay. What does that average out to be? I don't know, like 2.5? Well done, squad. And all fresh. That's important. The all freshness. Okay, you know, I'm cool with it kicking over to Clumsy Oaf. None of our other films were using Clumsy Oaf. I'm getting better about that. But I need to see... How did we activate that? Oh, when the budget exceeds $1 million. Ah. The number of viewers in the first week will increase by 25%. Well, what were you at? High on your own supply? Did you cost $1 million? You were so close. I should have spent $100,000 more on something. I don't even know what. That's interesting. You almost have to like game the system to make your movies more expensive. Ooh, 7.4, 7.1. Also a good movie. Man and a woman on a phone. That seems accurate. I wish there was a plane involved. They fly around a lot and up in the air. Escapade Existence. So we're kind of in uncharted territory here because I don't think I've ever had a movie. Well, we did with When the Other Shoe Drops. That was really high. So I'm kind of thinking 20,000 theaters. We don't really have any movies we're up against right now. We have a couple. But overall, we're running up against the second week of a Saber in the Sleeve. So I think this is actually a great place to land. So let's go 20,000. 13 in the second week. Maybe 14 in the second week. Drop it by 6. And then drop it by 6 again to 8. And then go for like 5. Because you didn't cost $1 million to make. Oop. You guys, that's not how advertising works. There we go. Right there. Somebody asked me recently in a video why I don't have 100% in the first 2 weeks. I kind of messed around with it earlier in the playthrough. But I feel like the first 2 weeks already have a lot of word of mouth going on. Ah, this one is for women, so and not for boys. So we go double adults, velvet gloss, and then lean into maybe Nate Sparrow would be the other one. Still not $1 million. We need to get on that. Make our movies more expensive somehow. Like send them overseas. Do a lot of filming on location. Then our movies are going to be real expensive. Ooh, what did we unlock? Ooh, more extras. Fantastic. Good, good, good. Up to 500 extras would take 900 days. Experience is kind of a meh thing. Amazing sets is good. I think we go high quality costumes. Yeah, let's go high quality costumes and then maybe we look at international location scouting. Sink $400,000 into this and then, wow, we're up to $6.6 million. When did that happen? I looked away and we were just making money hand over fist. In that case, we should probably go buy some more cinemas. Like $3 million worth of cinemas. Perfect. 277. I've added 35. That's pretty cool. Let's do it. It also offsets my taxes every time I buy a boatload of cinemas, so... I think the Pollux Awards are coming in now. I looked away for a half second. Ta-da! 1933. It's Harlan Starsurf. Welcome to the first one. Blah, 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 blah. Can I skip through this? Nope. I can only pause. Chosen quite a moment to begin. The people are angry. They're desperate. Some are so outraged they're smashing up movie theaters, and others don't even know how they'll feed their families tomorrow. To ease these social tensions a little, we've decided to gather all the millionaires into one room so they can hand out golden statues to each other. Da, 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 da. Woodrow Barnes! Hooray! There's like 3 or 4 categories that have one guy as all of the nominees. The nominees for Best Actress. Please give it to May Lo. She already works for me. Damn. I don't even know who Della Kester is. Oh, May's happiness has gone down. At least not as bad as Victoria. Let me guess. I bet it's Floyd Conti. Best director, my butt. For Amnesia. An uninspired film title if I've ever heard one. How cool would it be if we lose out on all these like single nominee categories and then we win Best Picture? Haha, take that, Peter Potter. Got nominated twice and he still lost. The boots that bring good luck. Ooh, it was for the 6th attempt. 6th time is the charm, as they say. Alright, best film. Cross your fingers. Give it to me. Oh! I've been robbed! This is a shit movie! No one liked that movie and I still lost. Part of it is I didn't put any resources into trying to get people to vote for my thing. So I can't really, you know, hold it against people. But it is pretty funny. We'll go harder on the Pollux Awards when we've got more influence to play with. I still made $3.5 million in profit even after... Oh wait, it's because I bought the theaters this year. Right. Leroy Scott, cinematographer. Yeah, you should probably stick around. Oops. Extended medical coverage. Heroin. Heroin's not even that, like, waiting here. They're like, you want to give me heroin? I don't think so, bud. I wonder if they're an addict, though, if they are. That guy's happy to keep working with me. Fantastic news. But I wonder if they are an addict, if heroin has a much higher weight if you throw it in here or something like that. It would be kind of interesting to know. Oops, I meant to give you a 3-year contract, sir. Well, we'll be back in a year. Steve Gray, absolutely. You get to stick around. Let's kick this up. My bad. True artiste. Man, everybody, I hired a bunch of people all at once. Or were you all the single movie people that I hired? That might be the case. Because I hired a bunch of people to work on a movie. Yeah, I think these are the single movie people that are coming off of the contract for the one movie. But they're all really good, so I honestly should be cutting loose like some lower level people now, I think. Yep, Alfred Cohen, you get to stick around. And we're dipping into the finances a bit here, but the Mad Hatter will kind of bring us back. Promised a series of reforms that would restore the banks, stabilize prices, and reduce the unemployment. The New Deal. Good on you, FDR. Oh, the gumshoe is rotten, though. Oh, it's only stale. In search for a killer, yeah. Keep going. Not terrible, not great. Could have been better. All right, Nelly. Gene? So All Hallows Eve is coming out very shortly as well. Yeah, the Mad Hatter and High on Our Own Supply are going to kick our bank accounts back up, so. The Silver Sextant is done. Gone down a little, and it is stale as well. This wizard? They what? All of them have a wizard. It's wild. Okay, 5 and a 4.5. Let's take a peek at what you were running at. You're pretty close. I forgot to pay attention to what the first weeks were running at. I put you at 15, and that was way too high. And then it dropped down to 3.5, and that was about on point. Were you stale too? You were stale. So you're pretty close to what we should do for the Silver Sextant, I think. So let's go 11. Or maybe let's go 10, because 10 would have been pretty spot on. And then I think we want to go 7, 5, 3. I think that's pretty accurate based on our previous movie that was also stale. And around a 5-star. It was slightly higher, but pretty close. All right, not for girls. It's for young men. Well, in that case, I think we do these two. Or no, we do Pierre Zola, Nate Sparrow Press, and then Spark? Because these are for adults, and this is young men. I think that's an okay advertising campaign. We should start working on getting some tricks, too. I know they're going to be stale. We can't wait for a year. Are you crazy? And then All Hallows Eve. Got rotten elements. Avenging loved ones. Man, oh man. Well, we'll try our best here. Emma? Earl? Post-production. Owner and general. Okay, we can work with this. It's not the best thing I've ever seen, but it's doable and it's fresh, which is the most important thing. All right, and none of our actors are working right now, so we need to start getting them some scripts. Let's try to stick in the relative wheelhouse of things. Probably not Thomas Morrison. I don't know how I got so off on my cadence. Ooh, okay, let's do both of those on location. Maybe we can push it so some of our stuff is $1 million worthy. All right, that's a 1 star. 1 star. Okay. It'd be kind of cool if we could push it to where it's above $1 million, because we're running at like $900,000. So we're like in the sweet spot. We're not getting the benefit of our behemoth strategy, but we're still spending a lot of money. So we're like losing out on the money that could have been to save like a little bit of money that really doesn't matter. Let's we'll go with Elbert here. I can't imagine we're gonna be able to push it all the way to 7. And then our best people here. So actors, got some good guys here, but I don't think we need to go like super good. Let's go Homer Barnett as the soldier. Let's do Keanu Reeves as the angry boss. Strict parent. We can roll with Ella. And then pirate. Maybe a Douglas Grease. Hit it. Nice! Established as a love triangle man. Escapade existence. Get out of here! Release the film. Okay, we made 50 grand at the end. I'll take it. I didn't spend any money, so it's fine. I feel like these percentages are, like, wrong. like, yeah, I know it's 100% of one screening, but still. Just feels weird. End distribution, $1 million made, send to the archive, more influence, or reputation, I should say. Escapade existence is a B, 3, 1. The bone grinder is not pleased. 2, 3. All right, we're starting to kick up into the 3s territories with our movies, which is nice. High on our own supply. Pretty darn good. We were actually under with our 18,000 screenings. So that leads me to believe that I bet we were under with our 20,000 screenings for our other movie as well. So that's interesting to know. Let's go ahead and set up distribution here. Oh, whoops, I should have paid attention. So you were at 50% of 6.5. So we would like to run you at 3,000, and I'm okay renting these theaters because I think you will use them. Now I think you will drop to 2.6 or below in the next week, and then like 15 for the last week. So let's go with this and then run it back. But yeah, great money made with High on Our Own Supply. Ka-ching, back up to 4.7. Well, that's interesting. Limit Best Picture nominations. A studio that wins Best Picture cannot apply for nomination in the category the following year. I am totally okay with that because I'm not a boutique, meaning I don't need to win Best Picture year after year. You know, when we get out there, I would rather be a factory. So if we get to that, Never Ending Adventures, that's kind of a fun new publication. I like it. But yeah, I'm totally okay with that one. Just I'm not gonna vote just because I want to save my influence points. But if it passes, I'm cool with it. If it doesn't pass, you know, no skin off my nose. Now I have a free guy, don't I? Yeah, Felix Hill. Do some research for me, my man. I think we should have 2 people researching at all times. What's up, Brian Doyle? Excuse me? Oh, do I do my Irish accent? All right, I'll do it. Let's treat each other like colleagues. After all, we both entertain people. You with your movies and me with beer and whiskey. So, colleague, I come to you in need of help. I want to open a bar called Hollywood. To attract the public, I came up with an idea. A beer contest. Whoever drinks the most wins. The idea would be total bullshit if it weren't for the prize. Since the bar is called Hollywood, we'll award the winner their very own genuine Pollux. I know it sounds crazy, but I can't back out now. It's already been announced on the radio, so how about you asking someone to give up their trinket for a colleague? They probably just have it gathering dust on a shelf somewhere, and I need it for business. Good God. Ryan, I would love to help you, but I don't know if I know anybody who has a Pollux award. All right. A year to figure this out. Do we have any people who work for us? Damn it, if only Gail had been able to win the Pollux award. Although it appears she doesn't work for me anymore. It's probably because I was spying on her, to be honest. Let's see. Is there anybody who has a Pollux award? Yeah, May no longer works for me. Understood. We'd have to go for free. I'd be shocked if any of these people have a Pollux award. Yeah. Oh, well. Don't mind me, Floyd Conti, you say. How come you're not working? Is absolutely bonkers. He's a visionary, and he's won 2 Pollux awards. Yeah. Get him some insurance. Get him like, he's really cheap too. It's crazy. All right, Floyd, can I borrow your award now? Neat. Image workshop. Oh yeah, that's part of the Behemoth policy. Also, Wallace Elliott has upgraded. Money it is, as always. Now, hold on. Pollux for Ryan Doyle? Mr. Floyd, I need to borrow your award. 1,000, wait. I'll just give you 100 grand, my man. That's honestly not even that much money. Thanks, Floyd. And then the Pollux for Ryan Doyle. 30 GP. There you go, Ryan. Fantastic news. Now, somebody did say that if you're trying to, like, kidnap people, you should use the Doyles. Or maybe it was the mob. Search for blackmail with the, yeah, maybe, yeah. I think it might be the mob in the long term, because Ryan Doyle already knows everything. You sure you want to send your agent to a month-long training course? Yeah, why not? Let's send our best guy. Get him even better. It's kind of fun. All right, before we end the episode, let's get flat bottom through post-production. Gone down a little bit, but 6.3, 6.6 is still really good. Now remember, we undershot with our last 6-point-ish movie. Post-production guy's doing fantastic work as well. Dude, these posters are so good! Look at this one! I don't know why she's reaching for a kite. But the bags of bread? This is amazing. This one's also really good, but I love this one. The red color is just really, really awesome. All right, Silver Sextant. It's probably fine to run behind Silver Sextant. I think we go for 20,000 with this one, because I think I undershot with Up in the Atmosphere. And then 15, just 3.5, and then maybe 10. Just drop it by 5 each time, and then 6. Sure, we're off by a little bit, but I think overall that's pretty good. And then get our ads rolling. And who are you for? Women, but not girls. All right, the adults it is. And Velvet Gloss. Hit it. All right, well, let's pause the episode there. If you guys enjoyed the episode, please click the like button. It helps me out a lot. If you want to see more episodes of Hollywood Animal or the other videos I have going on the channel, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you have your notifications on so you know when the next videos go live. But until next time, everybody, I hope you had a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody.